What a fucking shit race.
In a bit of something going on. Had a little bit of something going on. It was boring.
Going on.
I fell asleep to the end of it.
You literally fell
I
asleep.
literally fell asleep. So that told you something.
So boring. I just don't get these Monaco defenders. I get it. It's history. It's been a race since the 1920s or whatever. But it's fucking boring, man.
Because in any other race, when there'd be 5 tenths behind, there would be an overtake, but there was nothing. There was nothing.
Nothing. It was so boring. The most entertaining part was when the track was breaking up.
Exactly, and the safety cars as well.
Well, even usually I'd get excited when the safety car comes out. This just meant that they're going to follow each other. They're just going to follow each other closer.
Yeah.
So, and then why they decided to have a red flag for like half an hour? Totally unnecessary.
Yeah, that was boring.
Anyway, I feel like we're starting a very negative note. But honestly, take it off the calendar. I'm sorry. I think it should be removed from the calendar.
I think Verstappen said that, but it's not going to happen because it's like the prestige, the money. It's not going to happen. It's the big.
I get it, and they say all the drivers want it. Yes, all the drivers want it there because they get to go and spend millions in the casino and go on boats.
Partying. They party hard off.
Yeah, I'd like it too if I was a driver. As a fan, as a viewer, no. And people say, "Oh yeah, but the qualifying's great." The qualifying is great, but that's like saying the football match is going to be great because they're the great training day. What the hell has that got to do with anything? I'm sorry. Well, it is impressive seeing the cars drive around Monaco at full speed.
100%.
Absolutely, that is amazing. But that's not good enough for me. That doesn't work for me. I need a race as well. Or even if they had it as like a one-off time trial event where we go there once a year and it's literally Saturday morning, there's a practice, and then they have a shootout and there's like half points awarded for who's fastest in qualifying. Something like that. But this cannot continue. We can't continue down this road like this. We can't do this anymore. Do you agree or no?
I do agree. I think more than a time trial. The track's been that old. It's had so much history. It's just the cars are so big. And it's just clearly it's not working. So it's like more than a time trial, like what they had with the reverse grid, like F2 does. A short race, but then they can't do that. They can't have another race in another country at the same time.
What?
That wouldn't work.
No, that wouldn't work.
But something where they just have a short reverse grid, and then they have Monaco's a small country, so they're not going to pump millions doing a new track.
I mean, they've got millions.
They've got millions. They could do a new track that's more exciting. 100%.
Yeah, but then people will still say, "Yeah, but it's the old track we like." I just don't understand the logic. The logic of going, this should stay on the calendar because it used to be good 50 years ago. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
Because it was slower. It was smaller cars.
That doesn't make any sense. But yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. I said was started off negative, and I'm still being negative. I'm going to move on. Kimi
You're the negative driver of this topic.
Well, I am because I keep seeing people like, yeah, but it's got to stay. It doesn't. It doesn't have to stay.
For our first
we're still doing it. Sorry, I'm still doing it.
For our first ever comeback video, you're being negative. You're not being, hello, viewers. Like, sorry for the...
Hello, viewers.
For the long wait.
Sorry for the long wait. The 4 of you that have been waiting. No, let's talk about something...
With a bang negativity.
Okay, so let's move on to Kimi Antonelli. Is he going to win the championship this year?
Yes.
You've got your own microphone, I don't know why I'm doing that. But
yes.
Is there anyone that can stop him?
Hamilton. Or Charles. Or Verstappen.
Verstappen, maybe. If they sort that car out.
Look, listen. for FP1, FP2, Charles and Hamilton was both first and second by quite a little bit. And then FP3, they just put their different mode on. They put their mode up, and then
that's a Lewis Hamilton conspiracy theory.
Yeah, come on, Lewis Hamilton. He's gonna. Why would he out Mercedes like that? Why would he give such an accusation?
Why wouldn't he? He's their opponent.
Yeah, but he's an accusation though.
He's always throwing nonsense accusations out there. That's what he does.
Hamilton and Toto, they're bros. They have a bromance. They still do. Clearly from the podium today, they were hugging each other out like they were speaking. Oh, can they not hear me properly?
Yeah. If it's here, no.
So clearly, I would believe Hamilton with that statement. Or I would not take it with a pinch of salt. That's what I would say. Take it with a pinch of salt.
He's said something. Whenever anyone's beating him, he's always got some nonsense conspiracy theory.
When Horner and Toto got at each other, there was, do you know what I mean, statements from
Christian, what you're saying is totally out of line.
Do you know what I mean? Exactly. But with Hamilton, his child, he's going to just allow it.
His child.
He's allowing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I would say so.
Well, I don't think he's bothered. He's winning, isn't he? So he doesn't care.
That's what I'm saying. Because he was ahead by 2/10. That's quite a bit of a margin to find. And in the race, the gap just slowly increased, and it showed you clearly that the engine is dominant. It's very very good this year.
Their engine trick thing they've been doing
apparently that
has been banned.
Yes.
Obviously, Monaco is not an engine dominant track. Barcelona, we might get a shake-up. Or is that wishful thinking?
Could do. Anything's going to be more of a shake-up than Monaco.
Yeah, but what I was really surprised about were how pissed Paul McLaren were. I was really shocked by that. They were just nowhere. What were they, 8th and 7th on the grid?
Yeah.
In qualifying? And then the engine packs in?
Yeah, and it was just Piastri in the race. Where did he finish? He finished pretty low.
What did he finish?
Trying to remember now.
Fifth?
I mean, it's not too bad.
Something like that. So it wasn't too bad, considering. But obviously, people had
penalties, and
Russell had his drive-through. And
Hadjar did. No, Hadjar still finished 3rd, even though he had a penalty.
I mean, how would you be feeling if you're George Russell, though? I think we're going to turn on the news and find out that George Russell has drowned himself in one of his pools. Because 2 non-points finishes in a row, and Kimi has won 5 races in a row.
Like, we're still at the start of the season, but at the start, George Russell had him covered. Really?
Not really.
I mean, not really,
not
but
covered.
He was winning.
He had him.
He had him, but it was looking like George Russell is kind of this. He was the favourite. He was supposed to beat Kimi.
Yeah,
but
I mean, Canada, he looks really good, George, and I think he would have won that race had his engine not packed in. But here, when your teammate is on pole and you're down in 6th,
you're 6th. Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
that's just not on. Like, if you want to seriously challenge for a championship, if you can't beat Kimi, you need to be 2nd, 3rd at most. To be down in 6th, not good. Not good at all.
No.
I'm gonna have some hope. I think Ferrari, if they can get their act together, could challenge Mercedes. I think McLaren, if they're not in Monaco, they could challenge Mercedes.
Yeah, because even in last weekend, McLaren was quite paced.
Yeah,
a bit of pace. They showed some pace.
Red Bull, I never know with, because they're up, they're down,
they're up, they're down. Exactly.
They're left, they're right. So
One
I don't know what's
they're amazing.
Going on.
Monaco, like, how Verstappen pulled that out, but
yeah,
he's a freak of nature.
So I don't know, but I hope, because at the moment it's looking like Kimi's going to have the championship wrapped up by the summer break.
Easy.
If it carries on like this. So I'm hoping we get some kind of. I like Kimi, and I'd be very happy for him if he won the title in the end. But Yes, I know it's the start of the season. I know I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch or whatever. Eggs before whatever. What? No.
You finish.
No. I'm just saying that I would be very happy for him. However, I don't want him just to run away with it and we have no title fight and it's as good as wrapped up by the summer break. That's what I don't want.
That could happen. And it could be a 2-3 between Hamilton, Leclerc, or Verstappen.
Because even if George went on a generational run now and won like 7 races in a row, and Kimi was second in all of them, he'd still be behind him. That's the mountain he's got to climb.
Mm.
And listen, I'm just going to say it. If you won the title fight this year, I don't think George is the one we're looking at because I think George has shown this season he hasn't got the minerals for it.
I mean, he kind of does
have the minerals for it.
He really does. No. I'm just because I'm like kind of in my head. I'm thinking about Lance Stroll, like the you've been glazing him and.
What? I've never been glazing.
Yes, you definitely have.
I have never been glazing Lance Stroll. That is that's a Lewis Hamilton style accusation. That is not true.
When Lance Stroll was messing up 2 years ago, even last year, and everyone was saying he was shit.
Well, his whole career, but yeah.
He was still glazing him. He was still giving him props like, oh, he did that. He qualified first 4 years ago, in that pink Mercedes.
6 years ago.
Exactly, and he was still defending him.
Pole position in a racing
6
point.
years ago in a pink Mercedes.
He got on the podium.
Sorry, like
in Baku in 2017.
When Fernando's out-qualified him every fucking time.
Yeah.
He crashed.
Yeah, but the road had been mashed up.
Why didn't every other racer then
Charles did. People rate Charles.
Why didn't Hamilton? Why didn't Verstappen? Why didn't Isaac crash into that?
Lewis Hamilton was in his different mode, so he didn't need to.
He's going over the exact same road.
So, no. I was full disclosure. I was a Lance Stroll apologist for many, many years, but as of last year, I can't defend this anymore. And then things like today,
thank God.
I'm like,
thank God. Thank God.
I can't support you no more, Stephen. If you get that reference, do you get that reference? I'll show you later. I'll show you later.
No, show me later.
Anyway, let's not ramble on. Predictions for next race?
Ooh. I mean, I'm just gonna say it.
God. Well, Lewis Hamilton's gonna win.
Yeah, that's the hope. That's the dream. That's
the dream. But who do you think is gonna win?
So if you have to go down Barcelona next year, and Hamilton has notoriously been at his best. Some of his best races and performances at Barcelona
years ago. Yeah,
when he's been in a car that's been comfortable, and he's got along with the previous cars he hasn't gelled with. This car now he's gelling with, so we could see a strong performance from Hamilton.
I'm going to go Max Verstappen for the win.
He's being strong as well, so it's
where he got his first ever win 10 years ago.
What about Russell?
George is he's washed, bro.
See,
he's
washed. Any like kind of
George's
performances dip. You say even Hamilton, not when his performance dip, he's washed straight away.
Hamilton's performance didn't dip; it fell off a cliff.
Yes, so he's not washed. He's back. He's now back.
I'm not convinced he's back. He's been good in 2 races.
You're not convinced?
I'm not convinced yet. I haven't seen a big enough sample size. He was good last race, and he had Charles' number. Obviously, this race, Charles decided he wanted to throw it into the wall and go home early and go and do some sim racing or something with his model girlfriend. Sorry, I don't know why I did that.
I don't want to bring everyone else in, but everyone else says that the way Hamilton races was like old Hamilton. The way he's comfortable, aggressively. He had a fight with Verstappen, and he was comfortably
in a better car. Yeah.
In a better car, better position. Mm-hmm. He didn't let Verstappen. I mean, Verstappen got third. They were racing to the end. They were racing. Yeah. So you just said sometimes Red Bull are dipping, sometimes they're not. And clearly they didn't dip that race. They were suited their
I'm not saying
car.
Lewis Hamilton's had 2 really strong weekends. Canada, he was very strong. Monaco, he was very strong. Very boring, but not him, the race. but very strong. I'm just saying I haven't seen enough. If we get 5 races in a row where he's got Charles's number and he's performing at this level, okay, then I'll say he's back. Right now, I'm not ready to say he's back.
Don't count him out. I'm
not counting him out. I'm just saying I need to see more.
Because he's happy. You can tell he's happy.
George is washed. He can just retire.
It probably doesn't do good for George's mental state that he was supposed to be ahead of the championship already, like basically propped up to be, because he beat Hamilton clearly comfortably, but clearly he's got the edge on him now, so it must be playing with his head. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm gonna go Verstappen win. You're saying Lewis Hamilton because you're in dream world. But yes, let's leave it there. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, keep enjoying it. And if you don't, go away.
And come back.
No, don't come back. Just go away if you're not enjoying it.
You're going to